Hi everyone, happy Friday. I was gonna say good morning, good afternoon, good night, because depending on whenever you watch this. But happy Friday. Um, TGIF, I hope everything's going good. Okay, so my plan for today is I'm gonna do one video about trials, and then I'm gonna do some fun stuff to kind of relax because the weekend's coming, and yeah. And plus, we're gonna have trials starting next week, so I'll get back on the ball. Okay. So the reason why I said trials, oh my, is because I'm gonna do as quick a recap as I can about all the trials going on that I know of. Um, either now or coming up, and I'll try to give you guys a schedule when the trial starts so you guys can follow on your own if you want, or you can just wait for my recaps. Also, um, I wanted to talk about the schedule that I'll be doing starting next week. Okay, so in the first trial of Karen Reed, I figured out their schedule in uh, Massachusetts. Okay, so what this judge usually does is have a morning break, lunch break, and a afternoon break, maybe. And then sometimes she doesn't have the afternoon break. They stop at around 5, 4:35. Okay, so if they keep the same schedule, now that's a big if. Um, I'll probably do a video around this time, like between 10 and 11 a.m. my time, and then do whatever I can around 2 because I also have to fit in my soap videos because I do those too. Um, so I'll do that as close to 2 as I can. And then if I haven't done any of those, I might wait until sometime later and just do a full day recap. So it depends on how they do the timing of it all. Because if they stop for the morning break, depends on when they stop, then I can fit one in before the soaps start. And then I can watch soaps and watch trial as much as I can. Then I'll do the soaps, and then I'll do whatever I can as far as the trial around 2 or maybe 2:30. Depends on how long the soap videos go. Because sometimes I get long winded. And then, like I said, if I don't do an afternoon video, I'll just do a video kind of at night. Not night, but and then I'll do a full recap. So you're probably going to get 2 videos a day for this because I like to react as soon as possible. Like if they start at 8:30 or say 8:45 to 9 a.m. and they stop at 11, that's 2 hours. So I want to do the video as soon to the trial as I can because I can say, oh, when they said this, I was thinking this or something, you know, and I'll be as up to the minute as I possibly can with a few exceptions, of course, you know, but don't worry, I'll cover everything. Okay. Also, some other people have covered this already, but Karen Reed and her team filed a petition to not even have the trial, to stay the case, which means stop. And it was unsuccessful. Um, so we're still on board. And it turns out that April 1st is the beginning of jury selection. So that doesn't mean the case is starting on April 1st. It just means that the other parts that have to lead up to the trial are starting. and that may be a week or two. It depends on how extensive they have to be with the questionnaires and how easy it is to find, I don't know, 15 people or something that haven't heard of the trial, or because I would guess that with the notoriety of this trial, they have to ask questions like, have you ever heard of it? Do you know anything? And then, can you be unbiased? Do you think that you can be unbiased in your decision? So, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, I mean, okay, there are two schools of thought here. They could find, say, 12 people just to make it easy on myself. They could probably find 12 people that haven't heard of it or whatever to a certain degree. But I guarantee you a bunch of people have either heard of it, know some of the details, or have watched some content on YouTube or something so they know something about the trial. So that might be the problem they run into. So, okay. So that's as far as that. And then the hearing today, they had a short hearing today, but it wasn't even about the Karen Read trial. It was about the other one, Aiden Kearney. He's supposedly successful on here too, and they know each other, and so there was I don't know, worry about uh, leakage, not leaking of information, whatever. And the judge is a different judge, is a man, and he said that I'm not going to cover anything about Karen Read. I'm talking about only about the other one. And so yeah, but he was short and swift on his the proceeding was only about an hour, and he was very strict, not strict, firm in his decision, and he kind of seemed in the beginning. I felt like he seemed annoyed at even having to do this because he said, "I thought I made myself clear the last time we had one of these." So, because honestly, when I was looking around online last night, because I like to cover everything about Karen Read leading up to the trial, so you don't guys don't feel like you're missing anything. But I was saying or thinking to myself, um, why is she having another hearing? It's really close to the beginning of everything. It makes no sense. But then when I found out that it had nothing to do with her, really, I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So that's as far as that, okay. And then let's see. Donald Adelson, which I talked about last night, her pretrial hearing is May the 16th, but I think they're going to start with jury selection or something on May the 13th. So it seems like to me, now, unless something happens again, because, you know, sometimes things don't happen in a linear fashion. So unless there's some kind of problem, I think this trial is going to start pretty soon after um, May 16th. Maybe early June or something, or mid June at the latest. Because I in my own head, I give them grace of like a month from when they say they're going to start jury stuff to when the trial actually starts, and then I'm usually in the window. I might, over consider the timing, but I'm usually in the window. So, and then the other trial I'm going to cover is the Idaho 4, which will start in, I think, August, September time. Because this has been going on, the debate of when it's going to start has been going on for years. And the problem is, well, there were two problems. They didn't want to interfere with the jurors' lives that much. And so they couldn't decide when they wanted to schedule the start. And then also there was, because of the notoriety of this case, a lot of people know about this case already. A lot. Okay. So once again, part of the whole selection process or vetting or whatever is familiarity with the case, and can you be unbiased? And it was so bad that they had to change the location from that county to another county in Idaho. That is how much people know about that case. So yeah, but like I said, I don't think anything's really firm as far as the dates for that case, but I would guess fall, because I remember when they first were discussing it, they were talking about summer for the start, and they said this is way back in 2023, 2024, like late 2023, early 2024. They said, oh, okay, summer, and a lot of the jurors or a lot of people were worried about kids are home from summer vacation or for summer vacation. Some people go on vacation. And so they kind of alluded to they wanted people to be back in school, you know. So that's why I say fall-ish, like late August, September. So yeah. Oh, while I'm still here, okay. Adelson. I didn't talk about this part, which I did kind of, but it was my own speculation. But it's kind of interesting that a lot of the legal analysts have the same kind of opinions I do. Of course, not the exact same, but they said that they're worried that the family members will turn on each other, and just to get lighter sentences for themselves or whatever, or to have the suspicion not even turned on them. And I'm speaking mostly about Wendy Adelson, which is the daughter that was married to Dan Markel, the victim in all this. And I said originally, I don't know, I think she's kind of squirrely, if you ask me, because her facts never added up. And I said, I think there are too many holes in this, or too many gaps, or whatever, you know. And now people are saying that they're afraid that she's gonna turn on her mother, and just to protect herself. So I had that idea too. But like I said, it's just interesting to hear other people kind of say the same thing. So, all right, bye everybody.